Welcome to the Clydesdale Media Weight Loss Journey, where Scott does his weekly check-in with Nutrition Coach Cheryl Nasso every week live on our YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notifier so you first know when new episodes come out. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Clydesdale Media Weight Loss Journey. I know many of you are probably watching Wodapalooza, but you need a break at some point. And we're here to give you that break with a little bit of Clydesdale weight loss. Coach Cheryl is actually at Wodapalooza right now. So, but it just started raining again, you said?
Yes, we've got really horrible weather. So people come down here for the sunshine, and of course it's going to be rainy out. I'm hoping that, I think today was the only day that was forecasted to rain, though. So of course, you know, it is what it is. But it's obviously I had to try and find a quiet spot. Scott, you've been here before. You know the energy at Wodapalooza is just, there's so much going on. I mean, there's just so much everywhere. You know, I got here a few hours ago, and it's just been fun just walking around. The CrossFit community is awesome. It's been cool to see friends, and yeah, so far everything looks like it's good. They have a lot of good vendors here. I'm excited for the weekend, and definitely will love to be catching you guys up on things. I don't mind doing some live stuff for you all, get you all filled in. But today, show's about Scott. So, how are you feeling this week, Scott?
Bruce wants to know, are you coaching?
I am coaching Morgan DeNova. Morgan DeNova is 18 years old. Last year, she was pretty close to qualifying for semifinals. This year, she qualified because she's 18. They put her in the team division at Wodapalooza. It's not like the game season. So she is actually competing in the teams division of Wodapalooza this year. And I'm really excited for her. So I am coaching. I got my coach's pass. So we got her checked in. We're going to warm up a little bit, get her moving around a little bit. And then tomorrow the show starts for her. So today I told her she's going to go watch the rest of the elites. And my hotel is a little further out than hers. Because obviously, Scott, you know, it's expensive here. Everything in Miami is crazy. So I opted to just have a place a little bit further out, just for the fact that I wouldn't have to spend so much money. But yes, I am coaching.
Bruce also says he's going to head there tonight.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing you at some point this weekend then. I'll be here all weekend. So it's going to be fun.
So yeah, we can get back to what we're here for.
Yeah. So first and foremost, this week looks like you've done a pretty good job of tracking, but you
pretty
filled
good.
me in a little bit. Huh?
Pretty good.
Yeah, you did awesome. You want me to say that? You did awesome?
I logged every day.
Yeah, you did. You did. I know you said you've been sick, though.
Yeah. It's been rough.
Yeah. A whole week or just a couple of days?
So I was coming off the sickness that we talked about last week. And then just as I was feeling myself again, I caught this next thing, which the other one was more respiratory. This is more stomach.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be honest. The hardest thing for me to say is like just doing what you can do, right? A lot of people when they're sick, I'm actually really proud of you because a lot of people when they're sick, they don't track a thing. I'll get a message, oh, I haven't been tracking because I've been sick. It's like, well, why have you not been tracking? Well, I'm not really eating anything. Well, you're still eating something. It's still good to see what you eat when you're sick. Obviously, food choices might be a little bit different. So what have you been able to stomach right now?
Really, fruit is the only thing that settles right. I had some soup last night. Good. Tried to eat a sandwich yesterday. I only made it halfway through. Yeah, it's a bowl of cereal. The protein powder is making me belch really bad right now.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say with the stomach thing.
Yeah.
And listen, when you're sick, like, you can't do anything about it. Like, so it's not the time to be forcing yourself to eat protein and forcing yourself to, chew on broccoli. This is where life comes in, and you're just staying consistent with what you can do. You're still tracking, you're still doing things, you're still getting some probably high quality. I think you said fruit with some things that you're eating, so you're getting nutrients in. It's not perfection, You're not just saying, "Oh, I'm not doing anything." How about workouts? Have you felt like working out or not really?
It's been super light, low intensity, just get through the last couple of days. The other thing that I am proud of is for the last week I have got back to full supplementation. So I'm taking like my macro stack, my beef liver pills, all that kind of stuff, and I'm back fully doing that for the last week as well.
Awesome. Sorry, I just had to put my speaker up because I don't want to make sure I didn't want to miss anything. It's definitely a little bit loud here, so hopefully you can hear me okay. Happy to hear that you're back on your supplement stack. That's awesome. So, other thing that I wanted for this week was progress photos, and I didn't see those uploaded yet. Did you take progress photos? Okay. That's still something that I think we should do this weekend.
Okay.
I think that that's important. I think that aside from the scale, it's another measure of progress. And I think it's important to kind of see that change as well. I think that nobody else has to see them. It's for you and me. You can choose to show whoever you want. But I think it's important for you to have that as well. So last thing is, I slacked is you wanted aerobic work, and I forgot to send you anything last week for conditioning work. Like, I just didn't even think. I thought about it yesterday. I'm like, oh my gosh, I never even did any kind of aerobic work for you. And if that ever happens, I just forgot about it because I know that's something that we kind of do one-on-one, but how have you been doing in the gym?
Like I said, it's been very light and low intensity just to kind of get through.
In the garage or at Polaris?
It's in the garage because I feel weak with this aspect of it, and I don't want to spread what I have.
I gotcha. Have you updated your weight?
I have not. I will do
Have
that
you
this
weighed yourself?
weekend as well. I have not. I will do that this weekend.
All right. So right now, we're kind of in a little bit of a, not a plateau in progress, but like right now it's kind of like stalemate because we don't have a weight. We don't have updated photos. However, when it comes to success, this week has been a huge success. So maybe progress metrics we don't have this week, but from a success standpoint, you've been staying consistent with doing some form of workout. You've been tracking your food again, and you're back in the habit of that. I would ask you about appetite and all that, but none of that stuff is really relevant when you're not feeling good.
Yeah.
So, do you guys have any plans this weekend?
No, in fact, we were going to have a game night with friends, but I think we're going to cancel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just being sick. Everybody's getting sick, not with the stomach thing, but mostly with like some kind of an upper respiratory thing. That just sucks if that hits you too. So I feel like this week, the main goal is we need to get photos and an updated weight. And obviously, like, you're still being consistent with the food tracking. Love that you're back on track with your supplements. And then the other question I had was, I know you mentioned possibly getting set up with a appointment with your primary care provider to get updated labs. What was your thoughts on that?
So I've tried. Right now, it's at least a month wait. They're trying to get me in early.
I think a month is fine. You're not in a rush. It's not like you're sick. It's like, it's just time to schedule your annual, get an update on your blood work, see where things are at. Obviously, if anything is, being affected by things. So we kind of know.
Okay.
I wish you were here, Scott.
I wish I was there too.
I know. You're
I'm
like
definitely having some FOMO.
I'm
definitely having some FOMO.
Yeah, I would love to walk around and showcase a little bit of it for you guys. but it's pretty noisy here, and I don't think that you guys will be able to really hear me much. But I'll do some lives this weekend for sure when I'm around. You know, it's going to be the next. I think the next workout's at 4:30 or so. Is the next event. So.
Yeah, I got to catch up on event 2, the men, and then we'll have a wrap up show tonight on our normal Thursday night show. We're just going to talk about it tonight. So yeah, I got to get caught up.
They actually had to change the workout because of the rain.
Yep.
It's nasty here. It sucks. You know, I really hope it's just for today. From what I understand, when I looked at the weather, it said that today was the only rainy day, and that tomorrow it was going to be sunny again. Because like last year, you didn't pack clothes. Same thing. I packed according to 70-degree weather. So hopefully, it's not going to be rainy and crappy here.
Is it cold with the rain or just raining?
It's probably like in the 50s right now, mid 50s, maybe low 60s. I don't know 100%, but it definitely isn't warm out for sure. So I'm definitely underdressed for sure. But yeah. So well, this week I feel like I said, we're kind of in a little bit of a stalemate. You know, how are you feeling mentally about everything?
I just want to feel better.
Yeah. But you're in a good headspace though, right?
Yeah, for the most part. I just over being sick.
Yeah. It's been from the holiday season, being sick and then being sick again. Are you nervous to weigh in?
No.
Just haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I feel lighter.
Yeah. I was going to say it's actually a good thing that you aren't the kind of person that's like hyper focused on the scale, because sometimes I find that does end up dictating actions. And I think that for you, like just doing the work and not stressing about the scale is fine. Like I know where your calories are at. Like I see that, you know, I know that when you're logging, you're losing for the most part, you know, but it would be interesting to see how the last weigh-in that I have in the app was December 5th. I checked before I came on here because I wanted to look at your nutrition and see if you uploaded photos and all that, because I knew that I wouldn't be able to, because obviously I can't look at my phone and look at that at the same time. But I just wanted to see where things were at.
Okay.
So, but yeah. So how do you feel? Would you feel good going into this weekend?
I do. I do.
I can't see any more comments. Is anybody watching that we're missing?
We have a lot. We have 8 people in the chat right now.
Oh,
we've got Lex, we've got Corey, we've got Judy, we've got Bruce. Yeah.
Well, tell them all I said hi because I can't see them.
Well, you just did.
Could. No, I can't.
Yeah, it'll be so teeny tiny on your screen.
Yeah. I see. I'm reading them now a little bit. Judy, I see a little bit of them. Something about Corey said my coach has been on my ass about it. Oh, photos. Got it.
Photos,
yeah. Yeah. Photos are important. They're important because the weight doesn't tell the whole story. So I feel like that's something I should definitely talk more about. You know, like people focus on the scale. Well, everything affects the scale. If you're dehydrated, you're going to weigh less. If you're inflamed, you're going to weigh more. You know, water is a huge thing. So I like to use the analogy of a bowl of cereal and think about fat loss like you're taking a bowl of Cheerios, and like every day you're like removing like one Cheerio. You're not really going to see a big change, right? It's over time that you see the change. So people get so hyper focused on like the day-to-days, so it doesn't really matter that much. But
yeah, Corey said we see you, Cheryl, and that's what's important.
Well, that's awesome. I probably look a little washed out today. It's definitely been a long day for me so far. It's been a long week, so I had to take care of all my peeps before I came, and that was a stressful week trying to get 7 days of work crammed into 3, because I knew that I wouldn't have much time this weekend. But
well, I know you've got to go get your athlete ready. Do you start tomorrow?
Yep, tomorrow. I think her first workout's at 11, somewhere around there, 11. So yeah.
Well, good luck on the weekend.
I'll be here earlier. I'll fill you in on things. I'll put some live footage up so you guys can see that. I'm excited.
Cool. Well, good luck this weekend.
So for next week, they want photos and weights. That's going to be our goal for next week.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
have a good time. And
Yep.
everybody in the chat, thanks for joining us. Again, tonight we'll be doing a wrap-up show on our normal Thursday night CrossFit talk. And just got to go get caught up on the men for event 2 and watch the last event. With that, we will see everybody next time on, probably at our regular time next week.
Yes, regular time next week for sure.
No travel for Cheryl next week.
Yes.
And we'll see everybody next week on the Clydesdale Media Weight Loss Journey. Bye, guys.